Okay, so today we are going to discuss about regular expressions. Okay, so first, what is a regular expression? So, regular expression is a special sequence of characters that helps us to find or match any specific pattern in a particular string or a file or some data. Okay, so let's say I'll give you an example. So we have one string here. So in the particular string, you want to verify that Python word is exist or not. So if you want to validate such cases, you need to write a regular expression and you need to match in the particular string whether the particular pattern or the word or the string it is exist or not. Okay. Similarly, let's say you have one file. In the file, you have some IP addresses or some names or some um, employee details and all. So if you want to fetch some data, some particular pattern, or if you want to verify the particular employee is exist or not, or the particular data is exist or not, so you can use regular expressions. Okay. So for regular expressions, we have one module in Python. So as we discussed in module classes, so how to import a module. So we have to import a module like this. Import the module name we have to give. So for regular expressions, we'll use the module as RE. Okay. So first we have to import RE module, and so we are defining one string here. So as equal to Python is a scripting language. In this particular string, we just want to verify whether the Python word is exist or not. Okay. For that, we write re the module re dot match of first we have to give pattern. The syntax is like this: pattern comma string is s. Okay, so we are defining a pattern here. So pattern, what do you want to match? We just want to match Python. Okay, so here re dot match of the pattern is Python and the string. So in the particular string the pattern is matched or not, so this will tell. So we'll print that. So what this will print, if it matches it will print regular expression object. If it's not matches it will print none. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, see, it is printing SRE match object at this particular location. So this is the match. So now what we'll do, we just verify if the object exists, print match found, else print match not found. Okay, so See, match found because the particular word is exist in the string. So let's say instead of Python, I'm just giving Python ing. So some word I gave, okay, some pattern which is not exist in the string. Okay. In this case, what will happen? See, match not found. Okay. If you print, see, none, because it is not matching, so it's printing none. If it matches, it will print the object. Okay. So here, we have to give the pattern. So we have one thing with match. So how it will work is, so it will match the pattern from the starting of the string. So let's say if we give the pattern here, the match what it will do, it will check from starting of the string. So if Python is in middle of here, then it won't work. So let's say Python match found now. So now what I will give is, instead of Python, I'll just give script. So if you say script, ideally the script, I mean this pattern is exist in the string. So it is there here. Okay, it should work. It's saying match not found. It's not working. Why? Because the match whatever you give here re dot match. So this will look the pattern from the starting. Okay. So the but this particular pattern inside the string. So from the starting it will be different. So that is the reason it is not matching. So if you want to match with the match pattern, so with the match what we have to give, you have to give full pattern. So the full pattern what I'm giving is dot star script. So dot star is nothing but dot will match any character except new line. Star will be like whatever you give before that will come zero or more times. So these things we'll discuss next. So this is our pattern. So what this will do, before script there can be anything, like it can be a number or digit or string or space or something, dot star anything. After that script should be there. So dot star is nothing but it will match everything up to script. So the pattern got matched. So this will show that match form. See, match form. So that is how we have to give match. So if you want to match the string which is exist in middle of a string, in the previous case if you want to match those things, we have one more method in re model. So that is, so we have one more method in the re is search. So I'll tell you how to use that. So re dot se search of same syntax pattern comma string. So pattern I'm just giving here, script I want to match, script comma string. You can print if Okay, we'll see now. So what string will do, what search will do, search will match the particular pattern in the string. So wherever it is, it can be it can be starting from the string, or it can be ending of the string, or it can be middle, but match, it will match from the starting of the string. Okay, so search, it will look in the string, so it will search for the pattern whether it is exist or not. If you see script, it is exist in the Python, it is exist in the string. So Python is a scripting language, so it will match. So the object will exit and it will come inside and it will print the match form. See the output now. See, it is printing the object. So what we are printing here, and if the object exists, then it is printing match not found. Okay, so let's say if we give some invalid pattern which is not exist in the string, it has to show match not found. See, none and match not found. Okay, so these are the two things we can use Python to match the particular pattern using a regular expression. Okay, so now the complete syntax is re dot match or search pattern comma string, and so we have optional flags. So it will be like this: pattern, string, and flags. So we have few flags, so those are optional. If you not give, it won't consider. Okay, so we'll see what are those flags. So those flags, so we have few flags here. So apart from those, I'll tell you the important things. So one is re dot I. So this will give case insensitive matching. So it can match lowercase or it can match uppercase. And the next one is re dot capital S. So this will make, I told you right, dot will match any character except new line. So when you say re dot S, so dot will match new line also. Okay, so these two are mostly will use. So others you can ignore. So I'll show you that. So how to use flags. So flags you can specify comma re dot I. So if you say this will be case insensitive. So let's say I'm just giving capital S, but in the string it is having small s, but I'm just giving capital S. So if you not give this flag, let's say, let's consider that I'm not giving the particular flag. So if you run the script, it should not match, because what we give the pattern is capital S and the string is containing small s. So in that case, if you want to match lowercase and uppercase, then you can specify the flag as re dot I, case insensitive. See, in this case, the match found. Why? Because so it won't consider lower or upper, it will match both. So that is how we can use flag. So now we'll see about patterns. So how it will work. So the patterns, we have regular expression patterns. So the table I just listed, so which will show how we can use the patterns. Okay, so in this pattern we have special characters. So those are like bracket, plus, and question mark, dot, star, and dollar, and open bracket and close bracket, braces, and pipe, and slash. Okay, so these are the special characters. So every character is having one different purpose, so you can specify the pattern other than of this. So if you want to specify these characters in the pattern, so you have to escape. So I'll tell you how to escape. So first, this character, uh, this will matches the beginning of a line. Okay, so if you specify dollar this character, it will specify the matches end of line. So let's say if I take re dot match of pattern. So if you specify this character, the character, this will after whatever you give string here. So this will consider that the string is it contains the starting of the line or starting of the string. So whatever you give, so Python it will check that it will starting of the string. So Python it match, then it will match. If the Python is in middle, it won't match because it has to start from the string. Here if you specify search also same thing. Okay, so if you execute, it has to print object, it match. So okay, so that is the use. And next dollar. So wherever you specify dollar, so before the character of the pattern, so it will end of the file. Yes, it will end of the string or line. So so if you specify dollar here, so the meaning of this is Python has to start from the string and it has to end. So dollar, if you specify dollar, so it will consider before pattern. So what is the character here? N or pattern. So n is the character. So it has to end with n and then before n is o and th. So like this. So we gave Python here. So it has to start from Python and end from Python. So dollar. So if you run now, so if you see the S string, so what S is contains? Python is a scripting language. Okay. So but if you see here, the string is ending with language. But what we specified, the string has to ending with dollar. So it won't match. So it has to print none. See, it's printing none. It is not matching. Okay. So that is the dollar and caret. Next dot. So dot matches any character except new line. So if you specify dot, so it will match number or digit or one special character or anything. So let's say what I'll define p dot. Okay. So I gave the string has to start with p and one character. So it can be any characters. So it can be y or z or anything. So the character is y. So it will match. Okay. It match. So instead of s, if you specify some other thing, y, so will it match? So p dot it has to start from p and dot one character, any character I, it will match. Okay, you can give a number also. So one is one character, so it will match p1. Okay, match. So that is a use of dot, and we have you can keep any character inside the square brackets. So I'll tell you how to use that. So let's say if you define p q or something, okay, you can put the characters inside the square brackets. So what this will match, either p or q or r. So if it matches any one character, then it will say that match has found. So it is like one PR QR R. Okay, it will be like that. So whatever you mention inside this, so it will match all characters. Okay, so in this case P is there, then it will match, and instead of P, if I remove Q, if I give, okay, it has to match like that. Okay, so if you not mention if you not have all these, any of these character, so let's see 10 and I gave, so which will match one character P R Q R, any of these characters. So those characters are not found in the particular string, then it will say none, no match. Okay, like that. And the next one is opposite of previous one. You can specify, if you give, if you give like this, so this is the reverse. So whatever you mention these characters, it won't if those are not there, it will match. If those are there, it won't match. So like the string doesn't contain these characters, then it says that match found. So other than these characters, it will match. So that is how. So so neither P, neither Q, neither R. Okay, then it will match. So that is, it is a reverse of previous one. So in this case, the string is not containing even P or Q or R. So it will match. See, match. If you mention any one, like I'm just adding P, still match is found because we gave one character, so one character is existing anywhere. So 10. So if I give only this, only one characters, I'm matching only one character, then match not found. Okay, none. Yes, so that is how we can use. Next, star. So star, whenever you specify, so whatever you give before star, so it will repeat zero or more times. Like the occurrences will be zero or more. Let's say if I specify, we'll use one more. If I specify P star, so what this will match? So P star means the P can be 0 times or 1 time, 2 time, more times. So if P is 0 time, then it will match null. If P is 1 time, then it will match P. If P is 2 times, then it will match PP. Like 3 P's or 4 P's, like this. So first I'll check this. See the last one, match. And if I give null, see it match. So if I give multiple P's, it matched. Okay. So if I give, there is no P, it won't match because, sorry, it will match because we specified P star 0 or more. It matched because P0 means no P, then it matched. Okay, so like that. Similarly, plus. So if you use plus, so the occurrence will be one or more. So if I specify P plus here, then the P should be one time or more time. So in this case, it won't match because there is no P. Okay, see, none. So that is how. So next, question mark, RE question mark. So if you specify the whatever you specify here, it can be 0 or 1 time. So let's say uh, uh, P question mark. So this will match 0 or more. 0 or more is nothing but if there is no P, it will match 1, 1 P, it will match. If we specified, so like if you it so 0 or 1, like P can be there or P cannot be there, it will match. Okay, so this can be like null or P. And next, so like RE, so let's say if I take P, if I give like this, the number you can specify inside braces 2. That means P can be in 2 times. So this will match. Okay, this will match 2 times of P. So whatever you specify before the brace, the pattern or the character, it can be 2 times, like n times whatever you specify inside. So I just gave 2 here, so it will be like 2 times, so it will match P P. Okay, so similarly we have brace, so number comma, if you specify 2 comma, so this will match. So this will start from 2, and the upper we didn't specify, so it can be anything 2 or more. So like it will match 2 characters or multiple pages. Okay, it will match anything. And next, similarly, if you specify P, some lower comma upper, so 2 to 5. So I'm just taking example of 2 to 5. You can give 3 to 4 something, lower and upper. So the peak can be 2 times up to 5. P P it will match, and 3 also it will match, and 4 also it will match, 5 also it will match. Okay, so that is how. And you can specify A or B. So like pipe you can use, let's say P or Q. If you define like this, so this will match P and this will match Q. Okay, P or Q. So the same we can use, the alternative way is P Q. Okay, so this will match either P or Q. Okay, and you can put the pattern inside the brackets like PQ. Okay, so the pattern is, so if it matches PQ, you can put in a brackets like so if you want to match otherwise XYZ. Okay, so this is the uh, continuous string, it will take either PQ or XYZ. Okay, I'm just using both combinations. So that is the use of group. So you just ignore those. And so we have few more things, slash w. So slash w, if we give, it will matches word characters. So word character is nothing but a to z and alphanumeric a to z and numbers and few special characters. So those are, if those are word characters, then it will match. If you say space w, I mean capital W, it is non-word characters. So non-word character is nothing but spaces and special characters. Okay, if you give a slash small s, it will matches only white space. Okay, space, and capital S, non-white space. Slash D matches digits 0 to 9. Capital D, it will matches non-digit like A to Z and special character other than digit. Okay, same like slash capital A, which is matches beginning of the string like characters. So both are will be the same. Okay, so similarly capital Z is end of the string, and small z matches end of the string. So B is for word boundaries. So slash s, if you specify, so let's say we have a string python test. Okay, if you specify /b, so the whatever you give the pattern inside this, that can be like word boundary. So Python is a word boundary, so it will match. So if you specify only pyt/b, so this is not a word boundary, so after this th some characters are there, so this is not a word, so then it won't match. And similarly /B is non-word boundaries, and /n is for new line, and /t for tab, and /r for return. So these are special characters you can specify. And this is for grouping, I'll tell you. Okay, and we have, you can specify some range here. So like if you give square brackets inside characters, so those will match either any of those characters. So with those you can give the range also. Let's say square brackets of a to z. If you give like this, so this will match a to z, a b c d up to z, it will match. So similarly you can specify capital A to capital Z, or 0 to 9, like 0 1 2 3 4 5 up to 9, it will match. So you can try both combinations like A to Z, and capital A to Z, and 0 to 9. Okay, so if you give like this, so this will match any one character. So that can be like small a to capital Z, small a to Z, and capital A to Z, and 0 to 9. So any of these characters, it will match. So like that you can specify. And there are some examples. Okay, so these are the patterns, so you can form a pattern using these characters. Okay, so now I'll show you, I'll give you one example. So let's say here I'm having one n equal to 100. Okay, I just want to check whether that is number or not. Okay, I'm just having 100. Okay, I just want to match whether the particular string is number or not. So first we have to write a pattern. So re dot search of pattern. So pattern for number, what will use digits. Okay, so you can, there will be multiple place, you can give /d, so which will matches only digit. Okay, so you don't know how many digits inside the string, so you have to specify plus. Plus is nothing but /d can be one or more times. So it will match /d, that means one character, and /d/d two characters, and /d/d/d three characters up to more. And I'm specifying n here. So see, so we specified /d, so it has to match, number matched. Okay, so if you give like this also, after comes some test. If you specify this also, it will match. Why? Because it will match whether the number is exist or not in the particular string. So the number can be 0 1 or more times. Okay, if you give one I mean one digit also it will match, more digit also it will match. So it is matching. So we want to verify that whether that string is number or not, only number or not, it doesn't contain any characters other than number. Okay, in that case what we have to do, we have to give starting, the string has to start with the digit and 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 with the pattern on slash d plus, it cannot be anything. That means the digit can be one time or two time multiple times, but there is no other than digit character. See, number not matched because it is having other than slash d. Okay, so like this you can use the regular expressions. Okay, now we'll discuss about grouping. So what is grouping? So let's say you have some numbers in the particular string. So I'm having numbers 100 and test and 200. Okay, so I'm just writing one pattern for this and slash d plus. Okay, so same thing, m equal to, if m found, then print m dot group. For group we have to give like this, group. Okay, so this will print a list of groups. So let's say we have specified only one pattern, so this is a one group now, so it has to print see, it is matching slash d plus 100. Okay, so why it is not giving 200? The reason is search will match only the first occurrence it will consider. So first match it won't consider. So once it matches, it will say that it is matched and you can give the group. Okay. So now, so what I'm doing is I'm just putting inside brackets as a group. Okay. So this will call it as a group. And next after slash d, I'm just giving space and slash non-digit, capital W you can specify, and capital D, I mean non-digit character can be like one or more times. Okay, see, so the pattern is now, so whatever you put inside a bracket that will consider as a group. So this one can't consider as a matched character, so that one consider as a pattern character. So this is a one group and this is a two group, so it's a combination of both, like a b. So the first group is having only slash d plus, that will match 100, and space, so it will match space, and non-digit test. Okay, so non-digit character plus, so it can be anything alphabetical, so like t e s t, all are non-digit characters, so it will match test. Okay, so this match, so this will match to, I mean two words, one is 100 and other one is test. So if I print m dot group, see, so this is printing the exact match. So like what is it matching? So it is matching 100 space test. Okay, 100 space test, it is matching. Okay, so now you want to see the first match. then you can specify first match is m dot group of the index you can give, which will start from 0 to the first is 0, the first match is 100 test 100 space test. Why? Because so this bracket also that will consider as a brackets. Okay, so whatever you mention the full thing as it will consider as a bracket. So the group 0 it will give the matched one. So this and this both are similar. Here to specify m dot gr group 1, so that will give first match, and m dot group of for second, you have to mention that second 2. So first group it will print so for first is 0, so 0 will print whole match similar like group, and first it will print the first brackets, and second it will print the second bracket. Similarly, if you have multiple grouping, so it will print like 1 2 3 4. Okay, see the first match is 100 and the second match is test. Okay, so like that you can use the grouping. Okay, if you want to extract the matches from the string, you can give the pattern, so inside the like grouping, and you can extract with the group method. So the object dot group, you can specify the number of, so it will give the matched thing. So this is the syntax. So if we give groups, think that will give. See, the group is giving all matches. Groups are giving like how many groupings inside, like 1 2, so that is giving 2 element tuple. Okay, so if it contains more, then it will give if you have more groups, then that will give more elements as a tuple. Okay, so are you clear with this grouping part and grouping and patterns and search and match? Okay, so we move forward. So now I think we'll get some understanding here. So this slash one is nothing but first grouped sub expression. So let's say slash one. So if we give slash one here, so what are you mention here? The first group. So what is the first group? 100. So this will match like 100 space test space and again the first group 100. Then only it will match. Else not match. Okay. See, not match because the first group is not exist here. So if you specify 100 here, so whatever you match as a first group that has to come after this particular match, after this particular match. So mostly we use those things for substitute, like you can search for some particular pattern and you can replace whatever you want. So for such cases we'll use those um, like grouping parameters like slash 1 and 2 up to n, how much ever the whatever the match. So like if you want to match the specific thing and you can group it. So if you want to append something, you can give the append text and slash 1. So here it's not working, so I'll check and I will update you. Okay, so you can ignore as of now. So I just added one more here. So if you see this pattern, I'm just giving the first grouping here, first braces, and inside that I have two groups. So if you give group 0, that will take the first one, the first group here, the whole. So this will match 100 and this will match test. So 100 plus test plus it will contain. So next group 1 will contain, sorry, group 1 contain whole, and group 2 will contain only this. So in this case we have to give group 3 also, because we have three groups. So that is the reason if you print groups, it is printing uh, the tuple is containing three elements, like 100 space test, one global, and next sub. Okay, 100 and test. Okay, so like this we can use. So for these patterns, so you can specify in three ways. So one thing, you can put the pattern inside the double quote, and you can put the pattern inside the single quote, like so. You can define the pattern as single quote also. Okay, let's say Python, you can get the pattern, and other way is you can define like R raw pattern, raw string or raw pattern, Python. So while declaring strings, we discussed it, right? This raw string, you can define R single quote or double quote. You can give the pattern. Okay, so like this you can use. So if you want to match, let's say I have a pattern, I have a string uh, s equal to test some slash. Okay, so I have this string. So if I want to match this, the slash is like special characters. So like this it will, you can't give directly. So if you want to match those things, so what do you have to specify? You have to give the pattern equal to the pattern test. You have to escape that double slash. Okay, so we have to escape with slash, or else you can give as a raw and you can escape. So then it will match the escape to the characters. So if you specify only slash, the slash will treat that special character, so that won't match. Okay, so that is how you can use the patterns. And we have one more way here. um, Compile. So if you want to use multiple times with the same pattern, so you have to create like this, like re dot search and pattern and the string. And again, if you want to use one more time, and again re dot search pattern and the string. So if you want to use multiple times, what you can do is you can compile the pattern, and the same pattern you can use multiple times. So that will increase the performance of the code. Okay. So for that, we can compile the code. So compile, like pattern, you can specify the variable name, anything you can define, and you can compile re dot compile of the pattern, you can specify Python. Okay, so this will compile. If you print, and this will compilation. Now you can directly use the object dot match or search, whatever you want, search of I'll define as only. Okay, so from here onwards it will similar. So instead of re dot search, we'll use this pattern dot search. So here in the string also we have to escape this. So just overridden with this. So instead of this, I'll give one. Okay, see, this is it's printing the string, and it's compiling, and it is printing. We are printing the pattern. So the compile pattern will be like this: regular expression underscore pattern object at this particular memory location, and we are using the pattern. If the pattern matches, it matches. Then see, match object at this particular memory location. So while using pattern, you just give the pattern dot search, the pattern dot mar or match of only the string. Okay, you know to specify the pattern again and again. So the same pattern we just compiled here. So the same pattern wherever you want, you can directly use it. You don't need to give you don't need to create pattern one more time. So, and one more advantage is if you use like this, this will increase the performance of the code. So this will increase the efficiency. Okay, so that is the use of compile. And so we have more things here. So yeah, search and replace. So from with re you can search the pattern and you replace it. Okay, so let's say if I use python import re. So if you give re, so this will list out, compile, and search, match, and we have to discuss split and subband and find out. Okay, see, I have a string. Python is a scripting language. So what I want to do is I just want to replace python with java. Okay, so using re. So what I'll do is re dot sub pattern. So pattern is python, and replace thing whatever you want, the new one java, you can specify the pattern, and uh, the string from s. Okay, so this will replace. So if you print s here, so that has to print with java is a scripting language. See, the first string is Python scripting language. So after modification, it's Java scripting language. So this won't override the string here. So that will take the string and it will match this particular pattern and it will change to Java and it will create a new string. Okay, it won't override the existing string. So if you print s, that will still it is a old string, and the new string it will override Java. So let's say in the particular numbers here we have 100. So you want to replace all hundreds with the print re dot all hundreds you want to replace with some 500. Okay, sub or like all digits you can uh, replace with some string. Okay, so all digits plus, so wherever you have digit plus and replace with some high, we can give the pattern here and numbers. Okay, let's see what it will print. See, wherever you find numbers it will replace with the high. So the numbers are here, here, here. It's replacing with the high. Okay, like this you can with you can search and replace, substitute you can use. Okay, similarly if you want to split, you can use a split re dot. So this is like normal string split. So how you did split in string, so like string dot split specific separator will give. So similarly here re dot split you can give the regular expression. Okay, so the particular numbers only will take. So split with so non-digit or split with space. Okay, so I'll give space. So for space slash s, right, or else you can give space. Okay, and the string numbers. So this will return the list. I'm just printing that. Okay, so this is the this will contain the list of space separated words here. So how many here? 100 test 100 200. See, 100 test 100 200. So now instead of this I want to separate with the particular pattern. Okay, so the pattern I'm just giving slash d, let's say slash d uh, and slash s, like one digit and one space. Wherever it is having one digit and one space it has to split. So here one digit and space is zero space, so it will split here. That means 10 and a test space and a 10 and again one digit and space. Okay, so this will contain only three elements. We'll see now. So those elements will be first 10 and digit space it will split, and again test 10 and digit space and 200. See, 10 and test space 10 and again 200. So that is how we can split it. You can give some particular regular expression whatever you want. So based on that it will split. Okay. So that is how we can split. And one more. So let's say you have some matches. You want to list out all matches. So in the particular string or so let's say I have one file. In the particular file I have numbers. I just want to match all numbers. Okay, how you will do? So we have one find all method. So using this we can match re dot find all, and you can specify the pattern. So pattern I am just specifying slash d plus comma numbers. So in this particular string I want to extract, I want to find all matched digits. Okay, for digits and this is the pattern. If you print this, so this has to print only numbers. So 100, 100, 200. Okay, so that is how we can use. So let's say I'll create a one problem now. I'm going to give you one problem. So the problem is we have one file, let's say uh, e salary details, some txt I'm just giving. So first one is employee name and space salary. So 100, 10,000. Some, okay, so this is the some basic data. So here I just want to find out all salaries, like all numbers or all digits. Okay, so for that we have to write a program. Uh, Find digits. Okay, so first what we have to do, we have to open the file. Okay, for that open, as we discussed earlier, uh, open of file name. So what is the file? The file name is empsal emp underscore sal dot txt, and we have to read lines from this file. So f dot read lines. So this is having lines. Okay, so for line in lines, print line. First I'm just printing. Okay, Python space. Okay, it is printing k1000 and this is a something the data. So now every line what I want to do, I want to match, and I'm just I just want to find out the digit. Okay, so I just want to write a regular expression. So for that I have to import a module of re, and re dot find all of the same slash d space comma line. Okay, so I'm just going to match with the particular pattern with the line. Okay, so first this will go here and it will match with the first line and it will return only 10,000. We'll see now. See, the first line 10,000, 2033. So instead of this, so let's say we have mentioned two more, and there are some multiple numbers and some data also. We have some text. So some data here. So from this data you want to fetch out only numbers. You don't want to consider about other stuff. You just want to fetch only numbers. So in the case, if you write this, so it is printing all numbers. Okay, but so at the end of the script I just want to I just want to list out the numbers. So instead of printing, I just want to list out the numbers. So you can use a list or anything. You can store as a one list. So which is containing all numbers. Okay. So for that case, what you do? So this will give the list no. So this is one list I'll take, and so if I print this list, that will give the uh, digits. So globally I will take one list like numbers, one empty list. So this list I will, so I want to update this list with the sub list, like I want to extend the list with the new list here. So in this case, how you will extend? So we have one method in list nums dot extend of l. So this list will extend to this. So here if you want to print whole words, you can print numbers, print numbers. Okay, see here. So all numbers we have in a one list. So now if you want to do any operations, so if you want to add all numbers and if you want to see, you can add it. Okay, you can write some logic here and you can add it. Okay, so this is how we can use a regular expression. So I'll give you one more example. IP match. See, let's say I have one IP address. I think you might aware of IP address. So I just want to write a regular expression to validate IP address, the basic IP address. Okay. So 1, 2.3.4. Okay. So we just want to write a regular expression to match this IP. We have to say whether it's IP or not. I mean a valid IP address or not. So for that, what we'll write URE dot match or search. You can use anything. Match of pattern. So slash d. So it can be digit, right? You can give in slash d dot and slash d dot slash d dot slash d. This is the pattern, comma IP. So this will match like slash d, one digit character dot and second one digit and one digit one digit. So it will match. But if you say dot here, so dot is having one special meaning. So dot will match any character except new line. Okay, so here you want to match with a specific dot. So if you give 1 2 also it will match, one test 1 t also it will match. So we have to specifically match with the dot. Then so this dot has to be a character, it should not be as a part of the pattern. So since it is a special character, so we have to escape that. So how you will escape? You will escape with the slash. So you have to put one slash before the dot. See, so now match print matched or valid IP address. Okay, we'll see now. See, it's saying valid IP address. It is matching. So now what I'll do is I'll just specify like this. I just want to match with this. So will it match or not? It won't match because we gave only 1 slash d. So one digit dot. So 154 here. So 3 digits continuously. Then it won't match. Okay, not a valid IP address. Okay, so now what I'll give is I'll give valid IP address 10 comma 2 comma 3 comma 20. So this is a valid IP address, but still we are matching with one characters, so it will fail. So if you want to match with this, what we have to do? You can specify this slash d plus slash d plus and slash d plus and slash d plus. So it's saying valid IP address. But so this will match 2000 also. Like if you give this also, it matches valid IP address. But this is not a valid IP address. So what is the valid IP address? So the valid IP address can be for every octet it can be the range of 0 to 255. Okay, so that valid IP like 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0 is valid, and 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255. Okay, so from this range to this range like 1 1 and 0 0 0 1, so all these IP address are valid IP address. So I'm not going depth for IP address validation, so this is a basic things. Okay, so you have to validate all those things. So if you give like this regular expression, so this will match this 10,000 also. Okay, but that is not a valid, so the valid IP address will be 0 to 255. In this case what you will do, instead of slash d plus, so we have to give 0 to 255, and you can give the range at 0 to 255 and 0 to 255 and 0 to 255. Okay, so if we see now, this will show not a valid IP address because this one is increased. So if we give 254, this is a valid IP address. Our regular expression will tell that this is a valid IP address. So, Okay. Okay. So we can't give like this 0 to 255. So we can give only 0 to 9, and so this 0 to 9 can be so from 0 to 255, like three characters you can specify. So like this. Okay. So 0 to 9, and again slash dot, and 0 to 9 slash dot, and 0 to 9 value. So the reason is it can be like 1 2 3, 1 comma 3. See, valid IP address. So if you see detail here, so 0 to 9 one characters, so that can be 1 to 3 times. Like one time means it will it will match single digit. So if it is 2, it will match double digit 20 or 30, like that. If it is a 3 digit, it will match. But here if you say 0 to specify, so which will match like 300 also, it will match. So 3 can be 3 times, like 300.2.4.20 it will match. So the valid IP address will be 0 to 255. So we have to specify within the this bracket. So we have to change the regular expression, like it will be like so you have to specify 0 to 9 if it is a single character. uh, this is or, so this has to match 0 to 9, or if it is like 10 to so next is 10 to 20 30, similarly 10 to 100. So in this case 1, so 1 followed by 0 to 9 100, and 0 to 9 this is for 2 digit. Okay, so the first bracket is for 1 digit, like 0 to 9 it will accept, or so we have to match 2, so 1 and 1 0 to 9, so this will match 10 to 19, and similarly we have okay, similarly we have 20 to 29, 30 to 39, so like that. So this will match, so 10 to 99, like 10 11 12, like 20 30 up to 99. If this is 9 and this is 9 it will match 99. So 2 digit over, now 3 digit, or 3 digit 100 to 199 only it should have. So 100 to 199, right? So 1 I'll specify here. Next 0 to 9 and 0 to 9, 100 100, if it this 0 is this 0, 100 to 199 it will match. And so we have for single digit it will match, and double digit and triple digit up to 199. So after that if it is a 200 to 255 we have to match. So I'll give 200 to 255. So 2 uh, 0 to 5 it can be, and here uh, if it is a 4, and we can have 0 to 9, so 249. And so one more combination is now from 250 25 0 to 5. Okay, so this is the valid regular expression. Okay, so this is for one octet, the first octet. So it can be like 0 to 254. So if it is a single digit 0 to 9, this will match, or if it is a double digit 1 to 9, some 10 to 99 will match. If it is a triple digit 100 to 199, and if it is a 200 to 249, this will take care. If it is a 250 to 255, this will take care. Okay, so this is for single octet. So now we have to specify dot, and we have to repeat this. Second, third, and fourth. Okay, so we'll run now. Valid IP address. So now if you give 256, so 256 is 256.2.4.20 is the invalid IP, because the octet should be 0 to 254. So it's showing valid IP address. That means somewhere we are wrong. See now, not a valid IP address. Okay, so you specify 25 valid IP address. Okay, so this is how we can specify, and you can minimize this regular expression. So how we can minimize? So if you see here, the first one and second one, third one till fourth, it is same. So what we can do here, this dot, so the same thing, it's happening three times, right? One time, two time, three times. So what I will do here, I'm just I'll put this, the whole thing I'll put in a bracket. This I'll put one three times. Okay, so this, if you take the entire pattern as a x, so like this digit dot, so x dot three times, x dot and x dot and x dot, so here it is a 1x. Okay, so like this you can summarize. So still you can summarize. So this is the basic understanding. If you analyze this, still you can minimize the regular expression. Okay, we'll see now. Valid IP address. Oh my god.